Hi, this is Steve Lang. I'm the chapter president of the United Faculty of Florida at USF, and I'm here to give you a short video on something of concern to many professors in higher education, especially in the SUS system, and because of the result of new state laws and new state interventions by the Board of Governors. And that is reflected in one of these buttons that we've been handing out that say academic freedom. The efforts of legislators or others to control what people speak and say in classrooms is infinitely old. We've had this kind of attempts to control our content for many, many years. That's nothing new. In this particular case, though, our legislature really does not have an honest, upfront objection to what we are teaching, whether it's sociology, American history, or something of that effect. In fact, if you go and visit one of your representatives and ask them, when you were in school, in public school, when you went to the University of Florida or wherever you went, when did you object to what a professor said and go up and ask them about it? And 99% of the time that I've done this with these representatives, they don't know what you're talking about. They never object to anything. If you say your kids went to high school here in Clearwater High School, when did you go and object to the books they were reading? When they went to the University of South Florida, when did you go scrutinize the textbooks to see what your daughter or son were studying? Nothing. This is really a political ploy because this gets votes for their base. They attack higher ed. They make up a fake problem, just like there's, like Professor Harold Hills used to say, there's pool and there's a pool table over there and it's going to create a problem for your town. It's not a real issue. Most of the politicians don't even have a clue. They're handed this by the Freedom Foundation and Fair Heritage Society and other groups outside of Florida and told, make an issue out of this because our polls show that this is a voting issue for us. Regardless, we need to fight back about the attempts to control our curriculum, and we need to fight back about the attempts to interfere with what we teach. And our union is doing that. Sometimes we do it in court, sometimes we do it through governance, and sometimes we do it by public campaigns. If you want to fight for academic freedom, then join the United Faculty of Florida and take part in some of our activities and exercises that we have that in order to gain your academic freedom back and keep it from being restricted.